As you are heading out for that morning commute, let's take a look at radar quickly. You can see everything kind of shoving from the north to the south, and we'll put the now image on. We'll actually zoom in so you can take a look at this. Over parts of Milwaukee and Racine, Kenosha County, seeing some light snow right now. A lot of this, again, will probably fall from now until probably 7 a.m. So we'll have flurries this morning, and then we'll just see a mix of sun and clouds today. Another day below average. We'll hit a high of 34, and a few more flurries tonight, and some warmer temperatures in that 10-day. We'll look at that coming up.
Andy Bravelli is off again today, but I just want to let you know, because of those flurries, the road's just a little bit wet, so be prepared for that. No major concerns, though, at this.
Snow shower action. More or less, these are just flurries, and I think you could maybe see another dusting from this, but there's not going to be a whole lot left of this as it continues to march down to the south. So the southern parts of Milwaukee County and most of Racine, Kenosha County looking at some snow showers, but the rest of the area looks rather quiet, just besides a couple of those flurries back towards the Fox Valley. And as you look at the Midwest, some colder air is starting to pull in. You're thinking, all right, how much colder can it get here? Well, look at this, single digits down to near zero for the air temperature in International Falls here in northern Wisconsin, in the Superior area, Land O'Lakes, both at 1 and 2. That cold air is going to continue to try to pour in, but I don't know if it'll get quite here to southeastern Wisconsin. Temperatures right now, with the cloud cover and that north wind, we're still in the 20s. It's 23 in West Bend. It's 28 in Milwaukee. It's 28 as well, Racine and Kenosha. So this is the way the school bus forecast looks. We'll see a temperature of 25 this morning and then back up in the 30s. Soon to be 40s, though. We have a lot of 40s actually in the forecast. We'll talk about when those will happen and your holiday weekend forecast coming up in a bit.
Speaking of the holiday dangers up next. The steps you need to take to help reduce the chances of your Christmas tree catching fire. And time right now is
proud to be Milwaukee's news team. Right now, from Milwaukee, this is today's TMJ4, live at daybreak.
4:30 in the morning, live look outside as we get things going here on this Tuesday morning. A few flurries hanging around to get us started on this Tuesday. Good morning. Welcome to Live at Daybreak. I'm Vince Vitrano.
And I'm Susan Kim. Thanks so much for starting your day off with all of us as we count down to Christmas.
I mean, we are.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Well, I think the snow is throwing me off.
It is.
Yes, Thanksgiving.
It feels like it. It looks like it. A very light dusting of snow overnight last night. And Storm 4 Max radar. You'd think it at my house, though, Susan. The Christmas music's going. The decorations, the movies are on. Yep, it's full-blown holiday season, that's for sure. All right, Storm 4 Max radar across southeastern Wisconsin. We do have, again, a couple very light flurries. These aren't going to cause any issues. The roads are just fine. Just a little dusting of snow overnight last night, and still a couple flurries lingering from Franklin down to Caledonia, Union Grove, and Racine, and the south side of Milwaukee as well. Temperatures now across the area in the 20s. You got Beaver Dam at 23, West Bend at 25, and Lake Geneva at 23 degrees. Okay, wind chills out there this morning in the teens, and this is where they're probably going to stay the entire day today. The winds are going to pick up, so even as the temperatures warm up a little bit, the wind chills will remain certainly in the chilly side. All right, by 7 o'clock 26, by 11 o'clock 32, and by 2 o'clock 33 degrees. Staying cold once again, 31 degrees by 5 o'clock. And yes, feeling very winter-like again today, Vince and Susan.
Well, this morning, a family in mourning after their 13-year-old was shot and killed while sitting inside her own home.
The shooting happened last night at 13th and Hawkins shortly before 8 o'clock. Shots were fired from outside the home, hitting the teenager in the head, and she died at the scene. No word on a motive or whether the house was targeted.
It doesn't get any worse that a child so young to be the victim of gunfire. And to be sitting inside a residence with family members.
It's 4:45. Welcome back, everybody. As we check weather, I was just asking Brad, still colder than normal, even though it's warming up degree by degree, right?
It is, right?
Yeah, things are really, and we're not alone. We really aren't. A lot of this cold air spreading across much of the country. We saw a couple weeks ago.
What is this?
Yeah, check this out.
This is an interesting map.
Okay, so this is every official recording station in the United States.
Looks like a bingo card.
And the blue ones are below normal. So you can see the majority are below normal. This is like my election map. You see what I mean?
Right. Mid part of the country is blue.
So again, each one of these blue dots indicates a below normal recording station so far this month. And you can see some of the southeast is a little bit warmer than normal, and same with the west, but much of the middle of the country, again, certainly below normal. And that trend is going to continue here over the next couple of days. I'm hoping I can advance from my fancy graphic. Hopefully I didn't break things here. All right, this is a live look. Currently 28 degrees in Racine, downtown Milwaukee. We have a temperature of 28 degrees as well. Winds out of the north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. And across southeastern Wisconsin, temperatures are currently in the 20s. Currently 28 degrees in Racine. Currently 26 degrees in Waukesha. Okay, cold holding strong. A few more flurries will be possible out there this morning and the weekend. We do start to warm up. That finally by this weekend, temperatures climb into the 40s. Looking better. Storm Max radar across southeastern Wisconsin. Again, a couple flurries out there this morning as we widen the view. Some lake effect snow showers over Lake Michigan. Those heavier snow showers should stay over the lake. And as we go through our future forecast here, you can see by this later morning by 8 o'clock, we do have mainly clear sky overhead, and eventually a few more clouds. We'll call it a mix of clouds and sunshine through the day. A southwest wind this morning or this afternoon really starts to kick up, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. By this evening, the winds are also a bit stronger, about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And overnight tonight, some clouds possible, maybe a few flurries. And again, during the day on Wednesday, a mix of clouds and sunshine. And we might see a few more flurries move in here heading into Wednesday night. All right, your forecast for today, a high temperature of 33. That's it. 33 degrees. Normal high still in the 40s. Partly cloudy, breezy, and cold. For tonight, a low temperature that falls down to 25. Cloudy, breezy, chance of flurries tonight. Here's your 7-day forecast on Wednesday. Breezy with partly cloudy skies. On Thursday for Turkey Day, again, we're looking at pretty smooth sailing travel across the Midwest here. No big storms. Temperature is a little bit warmer west, a little bit colder to the east. 35 down in Chicago. On Friday, 46 degrees. Here comes some warmer air. On Saturday, looks like some rain likely actually Friday night and into Saturday. 47 on Saturday, 46 on Sunday. And we'll have to keep an eye on a storm system on Monday. Looks to bring a rain-snow mixture with a temperature of 36. Vince and Susan.
All right, Brian, let's get to Lance Allen now.
And a good morning to you. I'm in for Sally Severson this morning. I'm meteorologist Lindsay Slater. Tracking actually some lake effect snow right now. They're really just in the form of flurries impacting areas in Racine and Kenosha counties right now. This may cause for some slippery stretches out on the roads, bridges, overpasses. Those are some of the areas that freeze first. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're heading out. Cold out there, 28 degrees right now, and in Waukesha it doesn't look much different out there. Temperatures are feeling definitely the chill. So again, watch out for some of those slick spots. We will clear up later today with highs, guys, just close to freezing.
Oh,
a tough day out there.
I know.
Thank you.
Well, the largest search and rescue effort ever in the state of California is underway right now.
Wildfires obliterated more than 15,000 structures in the town of Paradise. Statewide this morning, 82 people are dead and nearly 700 people are missing.
It's freezing.
It's raw, but the good news is the Thanksgiving travel will be very good, mostly good. Now, I know I'm tracking some of those flurries right now, but it will be very dry for Thanksgiving. It will be dry the day before Thanksgiving. It'll be mild on Black Friday. We'll have some rain coming in, but I am concerned about Sunday's storm, and I'll talk about that here momentarily. So our radar network here showing some of those flurries right now happening close to Racine and Kenosha counties, a little bit of southern Milwaukee County as well. That could cause a couple of slick spots out there. Overall, though, everything else is pretty dry. It's just this last little batch, and that's it for the day. But again, it is going to be a cold and raw day out there. We'll see gradual clearing. Clouds will thicken back up, and it will be pretty breezy. Next Clipper system actually arrives later on this evening, but I believe this one's going to miss us. Really going to impact areas in Green Bay. So if you're traveling north ahead of the holiday, that's what you're going to hit here later on this evening. It won't make it to Milwaukee. It won't really even make it to southeast Wisconsin. But again, let's go ahead and talk about temperatures. Tomorrow, 33, Thursday 40, then we'll see the mid and upper 40s as we head to the weekend. So a nice little warm up, and again, the travel weather is great. It is great for the day before Thanksgiving. It's great the day of Thanksgiving, but watch what happens here as we get to Friday, getting a little bit soggy, and I'm definitely definitely concerned for a storm system that is arriving as we head into Sunday. You can see it's a big old area of low pressure, and I think that this one actually could bring us our next chance of accumulating snow. I'm keeping my eyes on that. Oh my gosh, that is the best.
It sets the mood for the holiday. It really does.
Little gobble gobble there.
Or like Joyce said, a tape rewinding.
Oh, it does sound like
It does
that.
sound like that.
The things the kids don't know
Either
today.
one. Holiday spirit. Tape
They're like, what's a tape rewind?
Right, yeah, exactly.
You have no idea, kids.
Thank you, Lindsay. The Bucks beat the Denver Nuggets last night. Big game.
Yeah, they sure did. Big 12 Sports Director Dan Needles has the hot.
The lines are now open. How your donation can help local families this holiday season.
Take it.
Call, and meanwhile, we're going to
See my
focus on the
graphics.
weather as we get closer to Thanksgiving. A lot of folks hitting the roads.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big
Take
holiday.
graphics.
Expected to be even bigger than usual.
Next
If
7,
you look,
Angelica,
back in
traffic
time
update.
Here with our time lapse, you can see a few little snowflakes fly past the camera on the top of the mud here in downtown. You watch the sunset. Yeah, it's beautiful colors there. The Marcus Center looking very nice as we roll through the overnight. And now here we are this morning with mostly cloudy skies and a couple of tenths of an inch worth of snow down in a few spots. Things have really wrapped up on the old radar, though, after being a little more active through the overnight, as you can see there on the wider shot. Now, we're not too worried about the next several hours, but we could have a few more snow showers later tonight and tomorrow morning. We'll track those coming up next. Currently 28 in Milwaukee, 23 at Waukesha. Headed for a high today in the low 30s.
And Angelica, ready 7.
Get up and head out the door. It's another day to grab that hat. You will probably need it.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be
Take
hitting the
7.
roadways today for that Thanksgiving travel, or
Matt Fall.
otherwise if you are just driving
Next,
to work.
camera 8. Stand by
your
Carl and
ride's looking
Nicole.
Great this morning. No, we're not seeing any accidents or incidents in your way, and full freeway speed, so no.
At Carl and Nicole, ready 8.
It is 6:02.
Take. That's Mike.
6:11 Tuesday morning. The live camera there looking very cloudy.
Next camera
this morning.
7.
It started
Carl and
28
Nicole.
degrees, little breeze, makes it feel more like the teens. We've had a few light snow showers overnight. Things have pretty much wrapped up, but you'll see it dusting out there on some surfaces. 34-hour high today. We have some rain and some upper 40s coming. Stick around.
At Carl and Nicole, ready 7. Take.
Across America, the search is on this morning for the
Stand by
man who
AVO.
shot and killed a woman.
Fox 6 News, recognized locally and nationally for excellence in journalism, including Best Morning Newscast and TV News Operation of the Year from the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association. We're honored to receive these awards, but having you as a viewer is what matters most. Fox 6 News, because you matter.
Hey, it's 6:16. Let's get this day going here. The snow showers from last evening and early this morning have pretty much wrapped up. We're not too worried about that going forward. Mostly in the 20s this morning. 28 in Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha, as low as 21 in Sheboygan and West Bend, even 20 out of Watertown now. As we take a look at our wake-up school day forecast, we'll see highs in the low 30s today. Have to give that a C.